It is an Irish pub in every sense of the word. Moloneys Alley Irish Pub in Sault Ste. Marie has been in the same family now for 18 years. The menu is getting steadily larger, as is the number of Michigan-brewed craft beers the restaurant offers.
John McGowan stopped in for a look at some of the recent changes in both in this week's edition of McGowan's Menu.
Abby Baker takes the pub part of her business very seriously. They recently increased the number of beer taps from 14 to 20, and she's excited about some of the new Michigan brews they offer, which include 3 from Shorts Brewing of Bel Air and plenty more.
We're also keeping Petoskey brews in town on stock now too, the Horny Monk and the Mines IPA. We've got Atwater's Vanilla Porter, so we've got 13 Michigan brewed beers on tap, and we're hoping to have 15, 16 by the end of the month.
Abby's mom has owned Moloneys for 18 years. Abby has run it for the last 4 after graduating with a degree in marketing and business administration from nearby Lake Superior State. She says it's only good business to take advantage of the fact that Michigan produces so many good craft beers.
And since they're brewed here in our state, why not help our economy? You're promoting more jobs. It helps the waitresses, the truck drivers. It's a, circle of life, I guess.
Moloneys puts out a lot of meals, and they do it from this almost closet-sized kitchen. Phil Raymer, who's been cooking here for almost 2 years, describes how they make the food preparation process work.
Very strategically, I guess. Typically, we have 2 people, one guy stuck in front of the grill, and then another one stuck on the cold line. So they stay there, and then you have runners and then dishers. So you have to move very deliberately, and just kind of work around everybody.
On the food side, some new burgers have come to the pub menu this spring.
We've got the Michigan Caramelized Apple Bacon Burger with the smoked Gouda cheese. We've got a bacon avocado burger with the homemade sriracha mayo that's very good.
And we can't forget about the one they call the Hangover Burger.
Start off with burger, obviously. It's got grilled onions on it, and then bacon, a fried egg, and then our house-made Bloody Mary sauce. So and it's got kind of a kick. We use sriracha, UV sriracha vodka in it, so puts a nice little spice in it.
Pub also has a variety of steaks and seafood and an extremely popular whitefish, even if the cook isn't much of a fish fan.
Well, the honey Dijon whitefish, we put on some Dijon mustard, honey Dijon mustard, and then we top it with some breading. And then we just pan fry it in butter until it's golden brown. I personally haven't tried it. I'm not a huge fish fan, but Abby always has it. If ever she has fish, she has the honey Dijon whitefish.
Moloneys has several big screen TVs for watching sports and its share of sports memorabilia. But Abby is most proud of some things brought in by local Coast Guardsmen that proudly ride the walls of the pub.
We have a Coast Guard base here in town, and they'll bring in their buoys and they all sign it, and they usually spend the whole time here while they're here in the meantime after work and stuff. So we appreciate those who serve.
As for the future, Abby says look for the menu to keep expanding, and she hopes to make it healthier. There are a number of salads already, but she wants to cater more to tourists and the elderly. In the meantime, she says they're in business to make their customers happy.
I hope that their belly is full. I hope they're happy, and I hope they try the new beer that we have on tap, give it a chance, and I think they'll be pleasantly surprised at the different varieties that we have, and I hope they walk away happy.
We're concluding our visit to Moloneys Alley Irish Pub with the honey Dijon crusted whitefish you said James preparing for us in the kitchen. One of their top-selling entrees, and as they say, it's a Michigan thing. We're also going to sample 4 of their newer draft beers. Now, Moloneys Alley Irish Pub is located in downtown Sault Ste. Marie on West Portage Street. They open every day at 11 a.m. The kitchen closes at 11 p.m., but the bar is open until 2. I'm John McGowan. Join us again next week right here for another edition of McGowan's Menu.
And next week, John will be visiting the Greenside Grill at the Indian River Golf Club.